Hello and welcome to God Emperor. My name is Peter, and in this short series of videos, we'll be taking you through the basic rules of how to play the game. As a noble from one of the Empire's great houses, your ultimate goal is clear. Overthrow the God Emperor, seize the throne, and establish your house as the new sovereign power. The struggle for supremacy unfolds over 10 rounds. You'll be collaborating with your fellow nobles and forming alliances or betrayals with the other houses to eventually claim the throne. The key to victory arises from amassing power, and each month you'll have the opportunity to earn power in one of 3 different places. The war map, where you'll uncover rumors and conquer castles. The court, where you'll set laws, you will challenge other nobles to duels or lead a political coup. And the underground, where you'll hatch schemes against your rival houses, from bribery to forgery and assassination. When the sovereign dies or is deposed by a political coup, the house with the most power will take control. But if there's a military coup, the house who led the coup will reign. The noble who reigns as sovereign at the end of the 10th month or the winter solstice will be crowned the divine sovereign. But should no divine sovereign emerge, well, you'll have to find out. On the day, we'll be playing from 9 o'clock till 4. You'll arrive at 9 and book in, and at that point, you'll get your name badge. This is going to stick with you for the rest of the game. On your name badge, you have your house allegiance, and you'll have your name. And throughout the course of the game, you'll be adding various augmentations to indicate your rank, your status, how many wounds you've taken, and so on. In this example, I am rank 1 in my house. I am married as well. Political marriages are very important to secure the throne. And I've been in battle. I've lost a duel, so I've taken 1 wound. You'll carry this with you, and you'll swap these out as your status changes throughout the game. You'll be playing for 10 rounds, and each of those rounds is divided into different phases. In the first phase, the power display is updated, so you'll be able to see which house is the most powerful and which is next in line for the throne. In the middle of the turn, when you go off separately to the war map, the court, or the underground, you'll get to decide how many nobles you send to each area. If you want to pull off a big military move, you might send 4 people there. But if you want to stack the court to vote for a critical law, you might want to send your whole team in that direction. Towards the end of the round, we'll have marriages and duels. People may die, the throne may be passed on, and we go right back into the next season. So as a player, you embody a noble. As I said before, this name badge keeps track of your status. Here's your house ranked. Rank 1 is the highest. If your house has the most power and you're rank 1, you become the sovereign. Over here are your wounds. If you ever get 3 wounds, you die. All power and favors you're carrying are lost. Unless, of course, you're married, in which case your spouse inherits them. If you ever die, you get resurrect at the end of the round at rank 5, and everyone else moves up 1 level. So watch out for assassinations from inside your own house. Power represents your house's influence, and this is something you really want to hang on to. You get this on the war map by controlling castles, or you generate it passively via the court. Every noble will carry their own stack of power tokens, but this only counts towards your house's total power at the end of the round when you bank it. There's a strategic decision here. Do you want to hang on to it and hide the true power of your house, or you want to openly declare it and get that ranking higher? Remember, if you die, you could lose it all. The next important resource is the favor, represented by a favor card. This represents your standing within one of the 5 factions in the Empire. If you collect 3 favor from any one faction, you could trade that in for powerful abilities and upgrades. Each favor also has its own game effect and can be used at various stages in the game to gain an advantage at a crucial time. Any one noble can hold a maximum of 4 favor cards at any time. Any more get discarded. And be very careful of the God Emperor. They are mercurial and greedy and demand tribute, and you may have to give some of these up or suffer the consequences. When the game begins, the God Emperor rules as sovereign, as he has for thousands of years. If the God Emperor were to be mortal, and if the God Emperor were to die, a terrible blasphemy, that would open the way for the noble of the house with the highest power to take the throne. At each of your house tables, you'll have a house board, like in this example. This house board represents your home city. In this, you have an area where some of your hostages are kept. These are cards that represent a person within your house that can be taken hostage by another house. At the beginning of the game, you may start by holding a hostage from another house. These hostages are useful bartering chips or can be disposed of for power and favor. The house board also keeps track of the chapel. If you hand in 3 favors, you're able to construct a chapel, which allows you to conduct a marriage ceremony, which has big advantages in terms of securing power and securing favor. You'll sign a marriage contract for that, which will serve as the official record that the 2 houses are joined in holy matrimony till death do you part. So that's it for the brief overview of the game. The finer subtleties are explained in the rulebook. Definitely check that out. And we look forward to having you at the game. Thanks.